Hello guys and welcome to Kuga Gaming channel. In today's video I'm gonna explain you how to find jewels. So how I do it. A lot of my friends asking me like, how do you get your jewels? How do you find them? Like, I'm searching for jewel with triple damage life, and every time I search there is none on poe.trade, or they cost like 10-15 exalted. So let me try explain you guys. Before we start, you guys need to understand your own game. For example, I will search jewel for fireball. I have seen a lot of people playing freezing pools, and they have jewels with like increased area damage. Like, always check those here, those tags. Fireball is projectile, spell, AoE, fire. That means all those will affect. AoE, increased area damage, will affect firewall. So for example, on freezing pools, even though it seems like AoE, it's AoE game, but it does not have AoE tag, so increased area effect or increased area damage will not affect that game. So always check your own game. So let's start. So when I search the jewels, it looks something like this, guys. Now let me try explain you what I have done here. So like fire damage, increased fire damage. Fireball is fire. So increased area, fireball is area, have AoE tag right here. Increased projectile damage, increased damage, increased spell damage. So increased damage is global. Increased spell damage will affect it because it's spell. Projectile damage will affect because it's projectile. And then let's assume you are holding a shield. So we can click increase spell damage while holding a shield. If you guys using like dual wield, then we can just go increased spell damage while, and then we can check like if you're using stuff, you can click stuff. Let's say I dual wield, for example, I will click dual wield. And then life, like me personally, I like to have life on each single jewel. So, but keep in mind that life on jewel make the price like skyrocket. Like, it's cheaper to get quad damage jewel than actually jewel with life, or it's equal, but in most scenario like it's cheaper quad damage than like high life with 3 damage modifier. But anyway, so I search like this, for example. 1 second. So this is what I want, and then I add new filter group, and then increased maximum life because I want life, and I keep this here like that. Then from all those, because it's not possible to get life, fire, area, projectile all together, I change this end to count. So here you got specified the number of modes that should be matched. So if we search here 1 and then life, we will get the jewel. For example, let's search with life and projectile damage, for example. So we have 1 from this list and we have a life. So we can change to get 3, because you guys can have maximum 4 modes on jewel. One is life is one of them, so you have 3 left. So let's try to search 3. It will probably be expensive, but yeah, let's check. Maybe we will not find any, like I just said. Let's check with offline, for example. As you can see, the price 6 exalted, 14 exalted, 15 exalted, they are really expensive. So, but what I usually do then, I reduce to 2, keep like that, and you can now obviously find more jewels for affordable price. Like as you can see here, 8 chaos, 10 chaos. So you got the point. And now how I can get even more from my jewel? Like, I already know that like jewel with life and 3 modifier I cannot afford, so I add new filter group, and then I add few more modes, like something that's like useful, but you know, it's not good as damage, but it's still good. For example, we have said we are dual wield, so increased, for example, cast speed, increase cast speed, and then we can go like this: increased cast speed while dual wield, because we have said here we are dual wielding. So, and then we can go, for example, we play crit, we can go increased crit, critical, so increase critical strike chance for spells, or global critical strike chance, or increased global where are you? Increase critical strike multiplier for spells, for example. I mean, you guys got the point. Like, you can put anything, like what you think, like, oh, that's kind of useful, you know, like, or you can even prioritize, like, if you want global multiplier, you need to have it, then you can put it like with the life. So, and then we go count, and then we put 1 here. So let's check, can we find the jewel with like increase maximum life with like double of those modes, and then like one of the modes, like it's good, but it's not like the best in slot, but like it's good, it will help. So let's search now. As you can see, from 6, 10, 15 exalted, we can find, we actually have the jewel with for 1 exalted, so spell damage, fire damage, life, crit chance. But then we have cast speed, life, projectile damage, area damage, 1 exalted, for just 1 exalted. So if that's too expensive too, you can just like put all those together. You can remove this thing, and then you can do like this, just life and those two, and then search, and then you will get like random jewels for few chaos. And then you can actually read, like this one have 3 modes, that mean like this one have all we need. And then we can go this one, like damage with bleeding sucks, we don't need that. And then this one has stun duration, we don't need stun duration. ES on hit, we don't need it. Like, you can read till you find something that's like actually like okay, like I don't know, like mana, even though I mean you don't need mana probably, but like anything, for example intelligence, or if you're missing some stat or some resistance, you can guys search for anything. Now the next thing what you guys can do, you can do like this, you can search with those 3, and then like we said, it's really expensive, and you can put like this. So you go search, and then you click here to perform the leave search in leave mode and be. So when you click this, that means like you can check here, notify with sound, so you get that beep when something pop out. That means like you can put here like 90 seconds if someone in 90 seconds something put, but I like to have instant. So if someone passed the jewel, what I really like, for example 1 exalted, you can just wisp instantly that guy and like grab the jewel. You can guys even do this to resell things. So I really hope like this thing will help to someone. I don't know, I don't like to snipe to make profit, but this is the way to do it. Like, if you want some jewel, you cannot afford it, it's too expensive, you can buy the jewels you can afford, and then make the same search, like your perfect ideal jewel, and then click instant search, and then just wait, and eventually like something will pop out, and like most likely you will snipe something really cheap. And this is actually, guys, the cheapest option you can get the jewels, because usually like what people doing, people sniping jewels. So even if something pop out for like 1 exalted, someone will buy it and list it for like, for example, 4 exalted or 5 or 6, doesn't matter. So but trust me, you guys can find even those jewels for like 20-30k sometime. So yeah, I hope guys this video helped you. So I'll see you guys next time.